Hi Gemini. Oh my gosh. So, welcome to your reading. This reading is for next week. But I'm kind of, at the minute, I'm kind of just washed over by grandmother energy. It's grandmothers that are no longer here in this density. Okay, there's big grandmother guidance, big grandmother love going on here. Huge grandmother love, whether it's your grandmother or great grandmother. I feel like it could be a whole line of grandmothers that are just this energy from grandmothers are kind of coming in. That's what's flooding in when I'm tuning into you guys. Support, love, maternal love from wise old grandmothers. Okay. And they are strong grandmothers. They are like strong. They're gonna like make sure you get what you should get, you know, with love, like good things. Like they're making sure they're really fighting your corner. They're like really making sure that you receive the best things you can receive, because I feel like you've kind of missed out on a few things. I feel like things have been quite heavy for you. So I feel like for you guys, there is a lot of kind of like, a lot of stuff's been going on, like, and it's weird, it feels like attacks, like little attacks on your nervous system. So your nervous system, I feel, has kind of put you in a place where it's like you're not moving so much, or you're not, and I don't even mean that in regards to physically moving, but there's like, you're quietening, okay? Or there's been this kind of like wanting more peace, okay? So not wanting to engage so much with energies or people or things and stuff like that. It's kind of wanting to be a bit more peaceful, okay? You need a break. But I think when you're in that kind of energy, there is certain things that then you're not engaging with others or going out and doing certain things, so you're limiting the opportunities that you get, okay? So these grandmothers that are all flooding in, and I love them, I actually love them, like my heart is like woo right now, because the energy that they're like flooding, it's so loving. They really are like trying to bring you like abundant things, like things you will enjoy, things that you will love, things that will help you to feel loved, because they love you so much and they're watching you and they're supporting you, and they're giving that motherly, maternal support for you, for, you know, what the games you've been playing and the lessons you've been learning and the things that you've been doing, you know, like even if you might feel bad about certain things, like it's all relevant. Do you know what I mean? It's all kind of valuable. They're big lessons that you have to learn. You know, there's no there's no judgment in regards to it. Do you know what I mean? You learn things, you have to learn things in certain ways, and other people have to learn things in certain ways. And whether, you know, the human mind thinks it's good or bad, it's all relevant. Do you know what I mean? In different dense dimensions, it's relevant. Sorry. So, yeah, what I'm getting for you guys in regards to these grandmothers who are bringing you beautiful stuff is computers. So, although you guys might not necessarily be making big movements physically at the moment and be kind of like a little bit more still and maybe wanting to kind of like hibernate a little bit more, or reduce the kind of area or the expansive scale of your socializing, or, you know, your travel, or your activities that you do, or whatever. You want to kind of reduce it a little bit more and have things a little bit more contained, so it's more peaceful and manageable. It's like computers now are going to be coming in, and I feel like with these computers, because I feel like they're talking to me in a way that a grandmother and that kind of generation would talk, you know, computers, as opposed to saying, oh, social media, do you know what I mean? Or, you know, certain platforms and whatever that you can reach and develop and expand in and go further in. It's like just computers. So basically, what I'm trying to say, to cut a long story short, is you might be physically a little bit more contained or limited and have a more stable physical routine, okay, and be removing things that have been heavy lessons and stuff, removing different collectives or different activities out of your physical life, but you're going to be going into computers more and technology and kind of like the online world a little bit more, and engaging with people or doing activities or learning new things or doing new activities, or, you know, setting up platforms setting up profiles on new platforms, engaging with different collectives of people, more people, creating an online shop or something. You're going to be doing more things like this and working more online or engaging more online, expanding more in that sort of realm. You know, in the 4D, you're going to be kind of more active and growing more and communicating more. And your physical is going to be having a little bit of a rest, or things are going to be calmer, more manageable, more peaceful, and more stable. But yeah, so get ready anyway for an expansion in regards to your online life, because that is what is coming in. I think for some of you, you might be getting computers, being gifted computers, having a new computer, getting a computer fixed, or, you know, like there's going to be some, or phones or something, you know, iPads or whatever. You're going to be having upgrades, or you're going to be getting more of these things to be putting more of your time and energy into that domain. But anyway, I'm gonna give you cards one more shuffle. I have pre-shuffled them. Sorry, I'm a bit weird like this because I feel this energy coming in from grandmothers so majorly, like it's really speaking to me. So I feel like I get a little bit all over the place. But yeah, let's pull your cards now, guys. Gemini, next week, what can you expect? Oh, there's quite a lot. There's quite a lot here that's being communicated. Okay, let me just sort these out for you. I just want to get some clarifiers quickly. Because I don't normally read reversals, but I feel to read reversals for these two cards that have come out in reverse. And now there's another card that has come out in reverse. You've had some big lessons, big lessons, and you've had some level ups. You guys have had some major level ups. Okay. So, you've had something that has been kind of like, in the past it was very hard. We've got here the Three of Swords in reverse. So there was, I feel, the way I'm reading this is, you have been through something very heavy, and the remnants of that, I feel like it could be, it could have installed like a sense of fear or anxiety within you that is subconscious, that is now subconscious, okay? But I feel like that was kind of needed. I feel like that was needed, and I feel like that is going to be something that is valuable for you, even though that sounds like, you know, unhealthy. Something that was like, whether it's heartbreaking or emotionally stressful or distressing or painful or, you know, unhealthy for you, something that was emotionally put you in a sense of emotional disease, okay, it has installed something in you subconsciously that will be valuable for the future, because it will protect you for a period of time. That will change later on in your life. That will change, or at some point that's going to change. But there's something that has had to be installed in you, for you to kind of recognize. It's like for you to recognize what's healthy and what's not healthy, so you can avoid certain things that aren't healthy, or people that aren't healthy, or situations or activities or things that aren't healthy. Again, I still feel like this is going to kind of continue a little bit, because you're picking up on different areas of life, learning this same kind of thing in different areas of life, which is programming in to your subconscious judgments about certain things. But as I say, it will kind of protect you. It will keep you safe for a while, until you're at a stage where that needs to get released, like the subconscious programming needs to get released. But you've got some positive things that are coming forwards now. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. So after this sort of heaviness, it's changing the game for you a little bit. Things are changing for you, and you're getting some good luck, and you're getting this sense of stability. You're creating a sense of stability for yourself. And again, that the subconscious sort of programming that's been going on, that you've been able to recognize what is good for you, what is not good for you, what feels good, what doesn't feel good. Okay, that you couldn't see before. You weren't able to see it before. You were just focusing before on, I want this, I want this, I want to do this, I want to do that. Or you were kind of going along with things because there's elements of it that you wanted, but overall, certain, whatever it was, wasn't good for you. It wasn't creating a sense of harmony for you. So now, yeah, things are changing. You're gaining this kind of very grounded, very stable, secure, and abundant. You're going to become more abundant with this sense of self and well-being. Okay, you're going to be a lot more grounded, a lot more secure, a lot more abundant, a lot more responsible for yourself, which enables you then to be responsible for other things or other people. But this is kind of what's coming in. So you're going to feel great. You're going to feel really good within yourself here. You're going to feel peaceful and content. There's been certain things that have really been imbalanced in your physical world. And I feel like with this newfound stability that you're going to be embodying within yourself, and this groundedness and this secureness and this abundance, you're going to be able to identify and address certain things that are like out of balance in your physical world. You're going to be able to take action upon these things. You'll really be able to see them, and you'll be able to think clearly and productively and in a stable manner and in a practical way about these things, and how and problem solving, and how you can shift them for others of you, or even for you guys at the same time. You're also going to be thinking about things you want to manifest in your life. Okay, you're going to be thinking about that. So you're going to be thinking about problem solving certain things that are not in balance, because as I said, this stuff is still going to be continuing to identify things in your life that aren't good for you, that aren't healthy for you, or aren't promoting emotional health and abundance for you. Okay, that aren't good for you. So yeah, you're gonna be solid in yourself to be able to conquer these things, to identify these things, problem solve, and replace certain things with new things that you want to manifest for yourself. You're going to be really closing up a lot of things you've been kind of, the ways of being, things that you've been doing, certain things you've been holding on to, carrying with you, problems, things that are problematic for you. They've either been problematic or they're going to prove to be problematic. They're all going, and you're going to be having a lot more stability, a lot more security, a lot more contentedness, happiness as well. Again, spending more time grounded in the home, or whether you're actually physically in your home, but you're within yourself, united within yourself. Your masculine energy, your feminine energy is united. Everything's all stable, everything's all solid. It's the end of heavy times. As I say, you're still closing up certain things, but you're in a position where you can do that. You can recognize what you need to do, and you've got the power to do it, and you're changing the game for yourself. You're going to be a lot happier. Some of you, you're going to be connecting with people or spending more time with people that feel good, that support you. Some of you might actually be going to a party as well, and meeting people at this party who are more kind of, more like the person that you're becoming. You're choosing peace. You're choosing to let go of what you were attached to, or thought you wanted, or wanted to, you wanted to conquer. Before you were battling, you're not doing that no more. You're letting go. You're letting go. You're not holding on. This could even be talking about a specific relationship for some of you, you know, that hasn't been healthy for you, or an attachment that you've had that's not healthy, and you know, you're really kind of changing what is not healthy for you, what hasn't been healthy for you, what has not been emotionally healthy for you, and shifting and changing into creating more health and abundance for you. You are going to be, you're moving pretty quickly. You are going to be kind of moving forwards quite quickly into connecting with people or activities or things that provide you more emotional abundance, more love, more happiness. And these things also are coming in as well. Like, you've got people coming in, or opportunities coming in, or things coming in for you. But as I say, it might be that it's online, because I do feel like things are going to be a bit more contained for you. Otherwise, it will be things in your physical, but you're going to be focusing more on those things. Like, your physical activity is going to be a bit more limited to who and where you go, who you engage with. It's going to be, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good quality. It's going to be happy and fun. You don't know. You're kind of confused. You don't know where you're kind of going next. Again, I just feel like you got to trust in your emotions. What feels good, what feels good, what feels peaceful, what feels happy, and that's all you need to engage with. Some of you might be, some of you could be going on holiday, or some of you could be moving as well. Not next week, obviously, but I do feel like something like this could be coming up after this period of time. After this period of time, you could then go on and visit, or it could be new places, or new activities. It could be you're venturing into new territory. For some of you, it might be that you physically move, because your physical environment is not right for you, for this new version of you that is being manifested right now and being cultivated right now. For others of you, it could be that you need to go somewhere to see something, or to meet certain people that are going to be relevant for you, or for others of you it could be new activities, new hobbies, or new sort of learning, things that you're going to learn, or new worlds that you're going to be venturing into, new areas. Could even be new relationships or new people, new collectives of people. You're gonna need to make some choices. You're gonna be a little bit unsure. Take your time and just focus on what feels good. You don't need to use your brain with this. You need to use your heart, because this is what's kind of being upgraded. Your heart and what feels good is what is you're being kind of taught how to utilize. Focus on what feels good, not like being all in your head and wanting to conquer and wanting this and wanting to force this or wanting this because you want it or whatever. It's about what feels good, what is good for you. Do you know what I mean? What feels enjoyable and happy, and it's them sort of things. You will be given direction, though. There'll be communication coming in for you to help you decide, because I feel like you have been a little bit attached into your thinking more so than your feeling. So it could be kind of challenging in regards to operating in a way of just going with, like, being led by emotions more so than what you're thinking. So I feel like things are going to be communicated, so you will know very clearly what is good for you and what is not, so you can leave what is not good and go more into more abundance. So you're going to be supported in this. But yeah, this is kind of what I've got here. So be open. I do just feel like the grandmas are just saying computers. Computers. So I do feel like your online presence or your online life is going to have a glow up. But yeah, your physical will, when you have shifted a little bit more, I feel like then more things will be happening in your physical. But right now it's like you're being planted and things are being limited to you. So you can just breathe, feel good, and focus on implanting more into your life of what feels good and removing what is not good for you. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Guys, if any of you like crystals, go and check out my Instagram. I'm linking it in the description, because I've got some beautiful crystals and mineral specimens over on my crystal page. I'll just show you now. So feel free to go and check those out. Here's some more. Ooh. And yeah, and if you like this reading, feel free to give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if it resonated with you. Any of my current subscribers, it's really good to be back. I hope you enjoyed it. And any new viewers, thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe. But have a great week, guys. I hope this was helpful for you. And just remember, your grandmas are there, or your great grandmas. They're all there. Like, boy, they are flooding the gates with love. They really are.